Hello, students. Let's begin with our first chapter introducing Indian society. Sociology is unlike any other subject that you may have studied. Other subjects are learned because they are taught, but much of our knowledge about society is acquired without any teaching. And this knowledge, it can be advantage in the sense of students are generally not afraid because they feel that it can't be a very hard subject to learn. Disadvantage is that this prior knowledge can be a problem in order to learn, as we need to or learn would be already know about society. It is a science of human society and social relations, social groups and social change. Auguste Comte is called the father of sociology because he coined the word sociology in 1839. The word sociology is derived from Latin words. Societies means society and Greek word logos means science or study. In India, sociology courses were taught at first in Calcutta University in the Department of Economics, Political Science, Human Geography and Anthropology. This was pioneered by philosopher Brajendranath, Mr. Binoy Sarkar, anthropologist K.P. Chattopadhyay and Nirmal Bose. In 1914, the Department of Sociology was started for PG students of economics. As sociology is defined today, have been first of all introduced in our country in Bombay University under the guidance of Professor Patrials in 1919. In this way, we can say it is a subject in which no one starts from zero. It is such an important part of the progress of growing up. It is naturally acquired knowledge. Now, importance of sociology. Sociology is very much important for us to understand Indian society and its structure. Teaches us to see the world from many vantage points. Helps to locate us or oneself on a social map. Means understanding Indian society and its structure provides a sort of social map on which one could locate oneself. Helps oneself. A comparable social map would tells us where we are located in society. For example, as a 17 or 18 years old, you must belong to the social group called young people. People your age or younger account for about 40% of India's population. Helps to map the links and connections between personal troubles and social issues. Personal trouble means the kind of individual worries, problems, or concern that everyone has, which may be unhappy about the way for you. Social issues is about large groups and not about the individual who make them up. That must be generation gap or friction between older and younger generation. Teaches reflexivity and ability to understand one's social map thoroughly and break all demarcations with an X of consciousness. Tells kinds of groups or grouping existed in a society. That groups or class, group of people in a society that is thought of as being at the same social or economic level, maybe the work class, upper class, middle class, or lower class, etc. Sociology tells you the means in your own life. Society, group of people who share a common culture, occupy a territorial area, and are bound to each other by a common history. Meaning of society, according to Lemon, he says that society is a group of or collection of people. But this meaning is very much different from the sociological concept. The group of human is society, but sociologist says that society is wave or system of social relationship. In this way, general common knowledge and sociological concepts are quite different from each other. Society, it is a wave of social relationship, a system of uses and procedures of authority and mutual aid of many groupings and division of control of human behavior and of liberties. Uses means accepted norms of the society, procedures refers to social institutions like family or marriages. Authority means a system which controls the units of society. It may be individual or the social groups. Groups and division means group and subgroups in which the individual interacts and learn social norms. Control of human behavior refers to social control and freedom to the individual in the form of written or unwritten norms, which are important for smooth functioning of social network. Characteristics of society. It is composed of people, means one is the essential part of society is number of members. Second, based on relationship. As I told, society is babe of social relationships. Why the word babe is used here? Because thousands of relationships exist in society. Just in one family, more than 15 types of relations we have. From this, we can imagine that how many types of relations are there in society. Depends upon likeness and differences. Likeness and differences, it is necessary for human to keep. Social relations can be established if there will be some types of uniformity in them, because without this We cannot attract each other and society cannot be formed. As well as we need differences. Like society cannot move without the differences. One can grow with its likeness and differences, which is necessary for the society. Interdependence, human relations with other persons to fulfill their needs. It is not possible for everyone to do all of his work. One has to depend upon other. Abstract. It is abstract because it is the babe of relationships. We cannot see these relations and nor can touch. We can only feel them. Has its own way of social control. Controls it is in the form of written or unwritten. Functions of society. First one is survival and progress of individual. All the societies, they works on the basic element, survival of their members. Preservation of order. To run smoothly, they keep a record of orders. Management of education, education for all. Management of production and distribution cycle, division of labor. Everyone get assigned both their own responsibilities and the set of work. Preservation and transmission of culture. To make further cultural activities, they are having the functioning of preserving and transmitting of the culture of particular society. Now move on community identity. It is a social stratification that gives an individual a particular identity. It includes gender, nationality, and social class. Gender as male and female, nationality belongs to that particular nation, social class, it may be working class, it may be upper class, middle class, or lower class. The identity get classified into two: ascribed, that is based on birth and belongings; achieved, which one is achieving by his or her hard work. Colonial rule and Indian consciousness. Colonialism. It is the practice by which powerful country controls another country or other countries. In India, the colonial rules given the main points are unified all of India for the first time. Earlier, the India was divided into many kingdoms and everyone has their own coins, own written functions and documents. But once the rule get started here, it unified everyone to come together. Indian nationalism took shape. The economic, political, and administrative unification of India under colonial rules was achieved to take the shape of nationalism. Emergence of middle classes with the age. of Western style education. Middle classes they get emergent with the British education, formation of new classes and community. New classes or class group get formed on the basis of their work, like working class, and on the money basis of money, upper class, middle class, and lower class. Brought new mechanical techniques as colonial rule begins with new industries. So, so India also get started with industries, and so new mechanical techniques get introduced. So in this way we can say it was in the colonial period that specifically India consciousness took shape. Thank you.